I'm your local weather authority, Chief Meteorologist Chris Yates. Skies are overcast. We do have some flurries in the region. It's now 29 degrees in Pontiac. Current view looking nice out in Pontiac RV Sky Camp. Temperatures of 30 in Peoria, Galesburg, and Peru, while upper 20s are now seen from Kewanee and also down into Bloomington and Pontiac. But as we take you through the rest of this evening, some flurries early. Clouds will begin to decrease late. Temperatures falling into the lower 20s, and for some, the upper teens. But if you're not a fan of this cold, don't worry. It's going to change sooner than later. We'll have that forecast coming up. WMBD News at 6 starts now.
Tonight, the CDC warning Americans about the coronavirus, and now local health officials working together to keep it away from central Illinois. Also, Easter Seals rolls out a new kind of therapy, and it's helping a little girl reach new milestones. But first, developments in the death of a 4-year-old East Peoria boy, a woman taken into custody just within the hour. Thanks for watching. As always, I'm Eugene Daniel. Kimberly Eaton is outside the boy's home. She joins us now with what we're learning about this case. What is new, Kimberly?
And Eugene, we've seen police come in and out of this neighborhood behind us here all evening, but they tell us this is not where they made that arrest. East Peoria police officers say they arrested 33-year-old Leslie Jen about an hour ago during a traffic stop in Creve Coeur. Family members tell us she is the girlfriend of that little boy's father. Now, you may remember back on the 18th, medics found 4-year-old Tate Thurman inside a home here on Jefferson Court. He was so badly hurt that they called for police just a couple of minutes later. Now, since then, Tate has been in the Children's Hospital. On Thursday, he was declared dead. It is still unclear tonight what charges Jet will face or if there are more arrests to come. I did ask the state's attorney this afternoon if this is considered a child abuse investigation. He says right now they're labeling it a criminal investigation. In a separate statement writing to WMBD, quote, the initial investigation by East Peoria Police and DCFS resulted in our office petitioning the court for the safe placement of all other children in the home. East Peoria Police say they will be updating us on this case around 10 tomorrow morning. Of course, as soon as we have any more information, so will you. Eugene?
Really, of course, we will continue to update that online, ciproud.com. A state-of-the-art cancer center with specialized care you'll only find in select cities is on its way to Peoria. Now that the state of Illinois okayed OSF's Comprehensive Cancer Center, Matt Sheehan sat down with the company's CEO, and Matty says this could attract thousands of patients from around the world.
That's right, Eugene. The $237 million project is expected to provide treatment for hundreds, if not thousands, of patients annually starting in 2023. This proton beam is one of out of 32 in all of North America, offering more precise treatment, which is less invasive and dangerous for the patient. The proton beam itself costs between $60 to $65 million. I spoke with OSF Healthcare CEO Bob Searing, who says employees will be local from OSF and Illinois Cancer Center. While it will take a lot of money to build this center, he has a plan in store to ensure it all gets raised.
An important component of that is fundraising, and we certainly hope to raise a considerable amount of that, and actually that will be a critical milestone that we'll have to get past. But beyond that, OSF is funding the balance of that. Some of that in the future will come in the way of research, in grants, in other opportunities.
Searing says this cancer center is very important for women and children, for the women who are battling breast cancer, as the treatment will not negatively impact the heart throughout the procedures. Searing says employees will come locally from OSF Healthcare and Illinois Cancer Center and other surgical operations, but that there is opportunity to increase the amount of research that could be done there, which could also bring additional jobs. Eugene.
All right, thanks, Matt. That could be a very big thing for Central Illinois. Oh, President Trump addressing the nation on efforts to stop the coronavirus. Today, he mentioned funding to be proposed and work to find a vaccine. Meanwhile, back in Central Illinois, the Peoria Health Department is working hand in hand with other local organizations to educate the community on this virus. Rebecca Brumfield joins us now to explain the local threat level is actually considered low right now. Is that right, Rebecca?
Yeah, Eugene, that's right. The coronavirus has been reported on 6 of 7 continents. Antarctica is the only one without a confirmed case at this point. But much like the flu, the spread all over because, well, it's an airborne illness, meaning it is highly contagious. It's a respiratory virus with symptoms ranging from severe to mild fever, cough, or shortness of breath. While health officials say the threat locally is low, education efforts are still underway. It's a way for public health officials to ease the public's worries.
This particular strain, COVID-19, is a novel coronavirus, meaning it's a strain that we've not seen in the past. SARS, there was an outbreak previously in MERS, those are also coronaviruses. So when you see a new virus, that's when it can be highly contagious because it's something that no one's immune system has seen before.
Prevention efforts are by properly washing your hands, avoiding contact with sick people or those who have traveled to high-risk areas, and covering coughs with a tissue or a sleeve. Eugene.
Thanks, Rebecca. A health alert in the Twin Cities. The McLean County Health Department has confirmed 3 cases of the mumps. Now, the department says all 3 were people who are in their early 20s and were vaccinated. Symptoms of mumps commonly include fever, headache, muscle aches, tiredness, loss of appetite, and more. The health department says those with the vaccine can still get the mumps, though, and in these cases, the shot protects against more serious symptoms. It's important to remember to stay home if you feel sick and contact your doctor. Well, the greater Peoria area is hoping to energize its people by celebrating Community Pride the week of March 9th. 309 Week is a way to shine a spotlight on the great local initiatives that provide tools to combat apathy and spark pride. The celebratory week is put on by the Peoria Innovation Alliance, Enjoy Peoria, and other local partners. Organizers say it'll be a way to reflect and hopefully move forward.
Revitalization is also about rediscovery, and rediscovery is a big theme for the Convention and Visitors Bureau. We want people to discover the community that they're a part of, and then also when they come here for a visit, that we want them with that idea in mind as they discover what's great about our community.
For those who choose to participate, there will be a Civic Pride workshop on Monday, March 9th, as well as an innovation panel and movie screening on Thursday, March 12th. For a full list of events, times, and locations, head over to our website, ciproud.com. Well, a new kind of therapy at Easter Seals is creating a roadmap for one local family. And WMBD's Zach Hatcher explains how Chloe is able to reach new milestones without even leaving home.
Sarah Villa and her little girl Chloe have spent much of the last 2 years overcoming obstacles thanks to a plan laid out by therapists at Easter Seals.
No kid is born with a guidebook, but especially a special needs child that has needs that you weren't expecting and don't know how to take care of, they do.
Chloe was diagnosed with hydrocephalus and a partially deleted second chromosome and suffers from other complex health problems. But she's achieved great milestones thanks to at-home therapy with Easter Seals.
What we do is we set goals. You know, in the next 6 months, I want to be working towards this, but it's not imperative that the goal is met.
Villa says Chloe's little breakthrough moments are what it's all about.
When she muscles through and starts bearing weight through her feet, which, you know, again, we weren't expecting or really working towards, but when she surprises us and does something like that, it's just incredible. They help you handle balancing therapy with their medical needs, and they take care of Chloe just as much as they take care of us.
Therapists use different techniques to help Chloe engaged and progressing through her sessions.
Getting her to stand up and look at a toy, she's not really motivated to move physically without being able to stand up and reach for something that she likes.
With Easter Seals by their side, they take it day by day, conquering one milestone at a time.
It's hard. Sometimes it gets very stressful, and the one thing that I have not ever felt was frustrated.
In Peoria, Zach Hatcher, WMBD News.
Join us for the 2-day Easter Seals Telethon that's on March 6th and 7th. It's happening right here on WMBD and our sister station, WYZZ. Still to come, the new initiative hoping to get more young golfers out on Peoria's greens.
And after picking up some snow over the last couple of days, temperatures will be a little chilly for now. We did hit a high of 33, low of 27. It's going to get a little colder, but I promise it'll get warmer sooner than later. We'll have that forecast up next.